A breakout pass and dropped off for Burnside. Burnside gets it right back in tight, and no! The official emphatically waves that one off. The Buccaneer fans thought we had a goal about 5 minutes into action. Battling, they come away with it. Banking a pass, it goes through some skates and will head all the way down. That one would not have been icing as it was clearly played by Des Moines. A turnover, centering pass, and a big save by Remington Keppel. We all love the athletic saves. We all love the I can't believe they made that plays. But so many great goaltenders live and die off the fact that they don't need to make great plays. Here's a great read. Kupchu in all alone. Forehand, back and forehand, and it trickles just wide. From our vantage point, that looked like it might have been slowly rolling across the line. Unable to hold on to that was Keppel because it was on his blocker side. He made sure that rebound was in a bad spot. LeMay waits, feeds, and Stannard with it. And a seeing eye shot hits just over the left pad of Keppel. And Lincoln not only celebrating, but looking to make it known here as they're in the Buccaneer Arena this weekend. They look like they want to mix it up not only with the players, but with the fans. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 46 seconds. And the visitors strike first. Lincoln on top, 1-0. Gets out ahead to Stenberg. He gets enough on it, and LeMay gets it to center ice. Nikolajania will head off for a change. He's replaced by Fredericks. Keep an eye on 14, Dalton Norris. He'll be setting up right where they feed it to him. A big save back to Norris. Feeds it down low, gets it right back. Switches over, a D-to-D pass. They'll peel it back to Shade. Shade waits, and just off the far side post. Great look there by Marcellus, but they feed it down low, and Veremyev is able to redirect that into the net. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 33 seconds. And it's a power play tally for Lincoln. They've doubled their lead. They're on top by a score of 2-0 by Keppel. Fredericks gets to the loose puck. Knocked down after he dumped in. Shade was able to apply that pressure. He's a Penn State commit out of Mars, Pennsylvania. A tough angle shot, and it's in! Maxim Musarov from absolutely no angle makes the netminder look silly. In hockey, there's no such thing as a bad shot, and Musarov, from a seemingly impossible angle, slips it in between the skates of the netminder, and the Buccaneers breathe life here early in the second period. Time of the goal, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Musarov scores his first goal as a Buccaneer, and it's 2-1. He'll switch over to Fernandez. Fernandez tried to slip that around both Musarov and Kupchu, and the Buccaneers able to make the play. Musarov backhands it deep. And now brought in by Kupchu. He's in all alone on the forehand. Glove save by the netminder. Has been one of the most dangerous Buccaneers. There have been a number of times where he either was or nearly was off to the races. There, Kupchu trying to split through the defense, and Fernandez makes a heads-up play. A shot in the goal! Dovar Tinling buries it far side. And again, go back to Lubomir Kupchu. He won't get a point on this. He doesn't care. His team has tied the game. His strong play at neutral ice, then his pressure in the offensive zone allowed Musarov to come up with the steal. He found Dovar Tinling. Tangled up. That's a good no call. I know the Lincoln player fell, but that wasn't the Buccaneers' fault. And then Truman sends that into the realm of Shouty. He got a piece of it, deflected it, pinballed wide. A glove save on Kieker Olsen, and Stenberg and Pascucci. And excuse me, that was Wolf, not Ramsey. They try to bang it home, and it somehow stays out. Poked at, it's turned over, blocker down. Lincoln maintains possession. Over, and Aiden Thompson lost it in his skates. LeMay sends it through. They get a pass across. Big save by Remington Keppel. Fed over to Thompson. They'll play it up to LeMay. LeMay waits. Now it's Thompson. Thompson. They go inside and tic-tac-toe right into the glove of Remington Keppel. Keeker Olsen with the twirl. That's a shot and it's in! Scout Truman with a seeing eye shot. It bounces in off of a Lincoln Star player, and here's the best part. That's a 4-on-4 goal. Shade remains in the box. Shouty is 13 seconds away from getting out, and the Buccaneers go up by a score of 3-2, and they have an opportunity to extend that lead here in a moment on the Mid-American Energy power play. But I talked about it. Scout Truman leads the team in goals, assists, points, and he picks up a 4-on-4 tally here. Is the Lincoln Star player Lucas Wallen. Out of the box comes Shade, and the Stars are back to full strength. Veremyev has a 2-on-1. Veremyev feeds it over. They go back to him, and he puts one in. Noah Laba with a great pass. Earlier, I was a little critical of Aiden Thompson making one pass too many. That was absolutely perfect. Keppel, nothing he could do. Had to sell out entirely for the pass across to Laba and Veremyev. And the second ended up being basically a second assist on his own goal. He fed it over to Laba. Laba got it back to Veremyev. And a big hit thrown by Bartle. And this is going to mean gloves dropping. Bartle looks ready to go. And he'll square up with Doug Grimes. Big right, then a left thrown. Grimes looking for a takedown, but Bartle actually flips Grimes. A huge hit thrown behind the goal. Maxim Musarov. Looked like he was going to drop that for Tinling. Now fed over to Barnes. Barnes is the last man back. We've got a 2-on-1 in Kosif. Kosif with Thompson. Thompson with a drive. Big left pad save by Keppel on the shorthanded bid. Nikolajna comes up with it. Skates through the Buccaneer logo at center ice. Fedor Nikolajna leaves it off. Musarov with a shot. It left a rebound and a backhand shot. Again, a stop made by Mberico. And the first shooter is Luke Johnson for the Lincoln Stars. He goes with speed up the left side circle. Tries to go in on the backhand. The second shot won't count. I know that one went in, but he brought it in, tried to go with a backhand shot and a left pad save by Keppel. Killian Keeker Olsen, a right-handed shot out of Andover, Minnesota. He'll go slow across the blue line. Waits on his forehand, on his backhand forehand, goal! In tight, goes forehand, backhand, and the netminder sold out. Mberico put everything he could to beating his man to that near side post and had nothing left in him when he was able to drag it back across. Here comes Joe LeMay, left-handed shot, waits, stymied. Keppel got a piece of it and kept it wide. That wasn't a miss, folks. That was a save. Now the Buccaneers have 3 straight opportunities to win this. If they score or they stop Lincoln or they score, they're walking away with a victory. But Burnside would like to end it here. A right-handed shot, cuts right down the middle, waits, fires, and it is a stop made by the netminder, who had to be careful as his momentum was taking him back, and he threw that away like he'd stolen it, but he keeps his Lincoln Stars alive. But Aiden Thompson out of Fort Collins, Colorado, the University of Denver commit, will need to score. He's a left-handed shot, comes in from the right wing side. Down the middle, it's a big blocker save! And the Buccaneers pick up both points and the victory in the shootout as they get a victory by a score of 4-3.